the most versatile.
I'll go with Nafisa Collier. She pretty much fills it up everywhere on the stat sheet, whether it's points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks. Collier gives you everything.
Well, you mentioned those numbers. I mean, she's been a Defensive Player of the Year as well. You know, Collier can guard, will play basically every position. Nafisa Collier is a superstar with serious versatility.
Now here's Shepard.
There's Agumbawale with the three. That's no good. Misses her first shot of the night. Ionescu up top. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range.
A lethal sniper from outside the arc. The D has to rush Ionescu and run her off that three-point line.
Now here's Beckers.
There's Agumbawale with the three. That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Pass to Stewart. Banked in off the glass.
A true threat inside and outside. Stewart's height and touch, they allow her to be effective down low.
Now Agumbawale.
That falls. A great assist by Paige Beckers.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Ionescu up top. Let's go with a three. Score the basket. Her second of 2 attempts.
Gotta love Ionescu's intensity, delivering an emphatic answer.
Inside, Luia. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Oh, man. She is so good at making those lead passes.
Jones outside.
Pass to Phoebish.
The tray. Arike Agumbawale with the rebound.
And from the moment she entered the league, Arike Agumbawale has been an elite scorer.
Well, she finished 3rd in scoring her rookie year and then won the scoring title in year 2. Arike applies constant pressure to defenses. She will make you throw your hands up as a defender. It just frustrates you because you just don't know how to play her.
Now here is Stewart. From about 19 feet, shot is good by Ionescu.
Not ignoring the middle part of the court. The more of these that Ionescu hits, the more space she'll get to operate.
Here's Bud. Beckers outside.
From past the arc. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. It's good from long range.
Well, you simply cannot let Ionescu get comfortable shooting it, especially from that short corner.
Outside Agumbawale. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline.
And here's Phoebish.
Wyatt so far offensively searching for her first points of the game. That one a tad offline to the right, but it drops in for her.
It's easier to find success in the pick and roll game when you have the kind of high basketball IQ Ionescu has.
Arike Agumbawale on the wing. And count it from 19 feet away. New York leading. Outside Stewart.
Now Phoebish.
Pass to Ionescu.
Now Phoebish.
6 on the shot clock. Stewart over Shepard. And the Liberty getting another bucket right there.
The mid-range jumper, something I love to see. Stewart's game is multifaceted, and I'm really not surprised to see her knock that one down.
Here's Bud. Beckers outside. Pass to Fudd.
Puts up a three. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
There's no excuse for leaving a shooter like her open beyond the arc. None.
Stewart inside.
She's guarded by Shepard.
kick out to Ionescu. Stewart with the screen. Ionescu can't get it to go. Dallas trailing here. Outside Agumbawale.
Pass to Fudd. Now here's Beckers.
Jacks up a three. And again, it's the wings from deep.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play.
Man, I hope this game keeps on going forever.
The kick out to Ionescu. From outside, off the mark. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Here's Agumbawale. Well, Jones with the block.
A strong shot blocker. Jones is able to stifle shooters by positioning herself skillfully.
We gotta see that one again. That block was an all-out effort.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and she is not about to give up an easy look.
So both teams changing it up here.
On the wing, Paige Beckers.
He has 5.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
Here's Ionescu. 13 points in this game. The three. It's hauled in by James. Dallas in the lead.
It was a long time coming, but the Liberty finally won it all in 2024.
When you think about it, it's their first championship after losing in the finals 5 times, including the year before, 2023. And it wasn't easy. It took the full 5 games, overtime in that game 5, but Liberty fans got to see their team win on their court. Such a sweet feeling.
Connects from three-point range.
What a scoring display we're seeing from Ionescu right now, putting her expansive offensive skill set on full display.
Here's Fudd.
Out to the wing. Fires the three. And that one's good. James.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a 3.
Now here's Lainey Hamilton.
Here's Ionescu.
That one falls, and a nice feed from Lainey Hamilton. Beckers outside.
To the right side. And here's James. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Fudd. And again, it's Dallas with a 3.
Neither team can miss early on. I don't know how long they can keep this up.
Offensively, at least, neither team's done jack on D yet.
That's fine with me.
Now here's Zhu.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Shot is good by Ionescu.
Given Ionescu's soft touch around the rim, defenses have to be extra careful about letting her inside.
Pass to Beckers.
Stolen by Sabrina Ionescu. Takes the 3.
And Lainey Hamilton hits from deep.
Savvy move to pull up from three-point range on the break. When you can shoot like she can, I mean, if you've got it, take it.
Here's Fudd.
6 points for her.
Pass to Beckers. Here's Fudd.
Now James. Three-pointer Beckers. Can't score with that shot. It's her second miss against 2 made shots. Down low. Stewart makes it off the glass.
The incredible focus Stewart has. Even when the D gets physical, he stays with the play.
Here's James. Here's Fudd.
The Wings with another miss. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Screen by Stewart. Here's Lainey Hamilton. No good from outside. Pass to James. Here's Fudd. Screen by Collier. Looking to end the run. The rebound by Sue. Now here is Stewart. She's got 6. Ionescu has it. All alone from beyond the arc and then some.
3 points.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Liberty leading by 8. And the second quarter is on the way when we return. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
Lots of running to start the game here.
It's a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition.
Sutton, no good. New York leading.
And in that epic 2024 WNBA Finals, Jonquel Jones took home MVP honors.
Yeah, she shot it 56, 43, and 100 for the series. Now, New York struggled at times offensively, and Jones had to carry the load to give the Liberty their first WNBA title.
Now here's Gardner. They lead by 8. That's the biggest margin of the game. Good on the three-point shot.
Come on. You can't leave her alone like that, especially from long range.
Pass to Sutton. Now here's Smith. Now Ogunbowale. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Strong answer from Ogunbowale, a title winner in college. She is a flat-out competitor.
Lainey Hamilton on the wing.
Now Jones.
Covered by Segrist.
Jones, no good. Here's Dallas now. Trailing here by 8. To the inside. Smith, no good.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her.
Pass to Gardner. There's the 3. Rebound Dallas.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
And here's Sutton. Here's James. Shoots over Gardner. A shot by James. No good. And so it's New York with it. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Fires it. And another miss by Dallas. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Jones. Can't hit that one. Dallas trailing here. Here's James. Hits the three-point bomb.
Great pass by Smith. The Australian has a great hoops IQ. Her dad was a professional.
Here's Johannes. Sue, pass to Jones. Shot to end the cold run. And that's 2 points on the layup.
You can tell Jones knows when it's time to dominate. Go inside and take charge of the paint.
And here's Sutton. Six to shoot. Pass to James. Shoots over Lainey Hamilton. But they'll get another chance. Smith. And she comes up with the deuce.
A tenacious rebounder. Smith's able to do that because of her height and heart.
And the Liberty call time here.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Ionescu up top, takes the three, up and in. That's her 10th make in the contest, and she's only taken 13 shots to get there.
When the Wings won the 2025 draft lottery, there was no doubt about who they'd be taking.
No, zero. It was always going to be Paige Bueckers, a franchise-changing talent. Bueckers brings tons of fanfare, and she's expected to make a major immediate impact. Just on fire from beyond the arc.
Seems like just about all her points are coming from deep.
Here's Gardner. Misses the three.
Pass to Bueckers.
Outside Agumbawale. Off target from outside. Ionescu outside. And she's good on the three ball.
They really set Ionescu up for success there. Perfectly positioned with a good look at the hoop.
Now Bueckers.
She's got 5.
Here's Collier. Pass to Fudd. Shepard the screen.
The Wings with another miss. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
So it's Dallas now. A 12-point game. Agumbawale. Off the mark there with the three. To the paint. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the basketball.
Now here's Agumbawale. 11 points in the game.
On the wing, Paige Bueckers. Shepard the screen. Three-pointer Bueckers.
It will not find the hoop, and it's her third miss. She has made 2. Ionescu outside.
Pass to Gardner.
To the middle. And she makes good on the layup.
Yeah, you know, contact can't slow Ionescu down. She sticks with her inside shot and finishes strong.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Dallas calls timeout.
And the Liberty making a change here.
Now here's Shepard.
No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Pass to Fudd.
Just 5 on the clock. Knocks down the three ball.
You're just asking for trouble if you let her roam free in three-point range.
And confident play we're seeing out of them.
Yeah, the scoreboard tells the story.
Now Stewart. Stewart with the screen. Off with the layup.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get her off balance.
Here's Fudd.
She's got 9. Here's Clark. To the left side wing. Another shot.
Now Fudd.
Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Another great draft class this season. Tim, any thoughts on these rookies?
Yeah, I really like them. It's a great group. They have so much skill. But one thing I'll say, just to keep in mind for everybody, let's give them a couple of seasons before we rush to major judgments.
Well, I agree with you, Tim. And how's that for a change? But seriously, we've seen players struggle as rookies and then turn into stars. So really, it just takes time to become a great WNBA player.
Now here's Beckers.
He has 5.
Fudd, no good.
Ionescu outside. This one for 3. Dallas with the rebound.
Shepard with it.
She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shoots the 3.
A rebound by Sue.
And so it's New York with it.
Pass to Gardner. Now here's Zhu.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu.
And it's Collier with the rebound.
Here's Dallas now. They trail by 14.
Here's Beckers. Here's Fudd. Kicks it out to Clark. Collier, guarded by Zhu.
The Wings with another miss.
Her three-point shot has been real rough here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped her from attempting them, but it's time to give it a rest.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Ionescu can't get it to go.
He only got a finger to that shot on the block attempt.
It was just as effective as a block. Made her completely change her release point and caused the miss.
Paige Beckers from outside.
That shot, no good. And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Liberty leading by 14. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. Two-down. Give it up for the participant.
And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. And you know, no surprise, but Ionescu has been exceptional here, guys.
And I wonder how long she can continue to shoot the 3 ball as well as she has up to this point. She's been, quite simply, lights out.
Yeah, exactly. And this is something we both know, that sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks as wide as the Grand Canyon, and it really might be one of those nights for her.
Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final 2 quarters.
Pass to Collier. Now here's Beckers.
From the arc. No luck on that one.
Well, we've all known the name Paige Beckers well before the 2025 draft. She's used to the spotlight.
No doubt. I mean, she's been a name in basketball for a long time. She was the #1 recruit out of high school, then in college. As a freshman, the National Player of the Year. Obviously, huge expectations for her here in the W, but Paige Bueckers is used to that.
And the Liberty with possession here. 16-point lead, the largest margin of the game. Stewart with the screen. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Liberty keep it alive. To the wing on the left.
Pass to Phoebish.
From downtown, sinks a three-pointer.
Well, the D sagged off, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the three.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Agumbawale from long range.
The shot is good. Bueckers making the play.
Those two, they just keep going right at each other from deep.
A little one-on-one action we've got on our hands here, Tim.
I'm not complaining.
Pass to Stewart. Over Shepard. That misses off the backboard.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Here's Fudd. Kuia. Screen by Kuia.
Here's Agumbawale. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Well, when it's Arike Ogunbowale running the pick and roll, stop ball has to be the first goal as a defender.
Now here is Ionescu. 37 points for her. There's the triple. The shot comes out. To the paint.
Here's Kuia.
And she lays it straight in.
She's really maybe the only thing that stood out for them today, and she's kept her edge even as they're trailing.
Ionescu outside. And again, it's the Liberty missing.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. He makes you pay on those nearly every time.
For three. And it's Arike Agumbawale with the triple.
He's made an impact with the three-point shot today, and guess what? That's another big one.
Yeah, and that's where she's been getting her points. And with a couple more out there, man, we've really got a ball game on our hands.
Timeout called the Liberty. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside Stewart. Pass to Ionescu. And again, it's the Liberty missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
And that one's good. Kuia.
The shot's finally dropping for them in bunches, and the complexion of this game has changed.
That was the only thing that could have brought them back in this game. Everything had to start falling. Boy, have they gotten hot.
They just refuse to go away and are slowly pulling back into this one.
Well, they've just got no quit in them. They know they can't cut that lead down all at once, so they just keep chipping away at it piece by piece.
Yeah, you got to play good defense and good offense.
Here's Stewart. That one goes in.
Showing why she's a top-tier player. I love when Brianna Stewart capitalizes against intense coverage inside.
Last season was a disappointment for Dallas as they missed the playoffs.
Well, they were last in defensive rating, and as you can expect, that's really hurt them. They made a lot of moves in the offseason, though, losing 3 of their top 4 scores. So this year's probably going to be a different story.
Now here's Ionescu. He has 40. A 3 ball.
Shepard pulls it in.
Dallas trailing here. Inside.
Bueckers.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Down there in the low post is where you want to create a lot of your offense.
Ionescu outside. Picked by Jones. Here's Bebish. And the three off target. So it's Dallas now. Pass to Beckers. Collier. Now Gumbawale. Launches it. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones. And stolen by Collier. Now Beckers. She's now made half of her 10 shots in the game, and that's her 5th basket.
A sensational run has them on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead.
It's been an unreal turnaround, and I'm going to credit their defense right along with their offense for giving them the spark they needed.
It has been, on both sides of the court, what they've needed.
Now here's Beckers. She's got 12. Back to Gumbawale. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Wings able to keep the ball here.
For New York, number 44, Elijah Lady Hamilton.
Here's Bud. She's got 11. Clock at 6. Gumbawale. No good on the 3. Ionescu, right side. Pass to Stewart. Using the post moves to get the 2 points.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
Here's Fudd. Here's Beckers.
Gets it to go from downtown.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
New York leading.
Castellini Hamilton.
Screen by Stewart. Good for another bucket. She's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Well, you just can't give her that kind of position on the post.
When she gets in that good of a position, it's just so hard to stop her.
Here's Fudd.
Outside of Gumbawale. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will rotate. And the Wings call time here.
How about Benijah Laney Hamilton, the most improved player in 2020?
Well, with players opting out of that season, Laney Hamilton just lit up the Bradenton Wubble. Then backed it up in 2021 with an all-star nod. Such a great player.
On defense, New York. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
And that one misses.
And guys, we asked for it for years, and it's here. Expansion in the WNBA.
Yeah, if any of you have been paying attention to us the last few years on 2K, Brian, Blake, and I have been asking for expansion for a long time. We are all excited to see Golden State. You know, the best part is the extra roster spots for deserving players. I mean, who isn't happy to see a new team? And guess what? There's more games as well.
Oh, I'm ecstatic. Yeah, I mean, it's great to see the league continuing to grow, guys. And we're just getting started.
Ionescu outside. Pass to Stewart. Over Segrist. Again, the Liberty, good for 2.
So assertive against contact. Once Stewart makes up her mind, she refuses to be denied.
Beckers outside. Now Segrist.
Screen by Smith.
to Beckers.
The three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Ionescu. Stewart. And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a three-point play.
At the line for the
When you talk about the elite players in our sport, Breanna Stewart is near the top of that list.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you're looking at 6 straight top 3 MVP finishes. Stewie's already won 3 titles and is always an all-defensive team member. Plus, she just turned 30. I mean, that's insane.
Hey, every team wants length and shooting. Breanna Stewart brings you both.
And both at an elite level defense as well. I mean, Stewart's 6'4", one of the best shot blockers on one end. And offensively, she's more than capable of a 50-40-90 season.
Now here's Clark. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Pass to Stewart. It drops. That's her 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11. Now Sutton. To halt the run. Hits it from three-point range.
And while Sutton doesn't shoot it great from 3, she does make enough of them to make the defense respect it.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton.
Stewart can't hit. Smith outside. Sutton. The 3 is up. And again, it's the wings from deep.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Liberty up by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good.
Here's New York now.
Pass to Sue. And here's Gardner. Here's the 3. Drains the three-pointer.
She might not have the long-range ability of some other players in this league, but she'll knock down open ones like that.
The wings trail. Here's Sutton. Smith outside. Pass to Gumbawale. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. From outside the arc. That one doesn't drop. Dallas with the ball. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about 1 minute into it. Sutton, covered by Ionescu. Screen by Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Gumbawale from long range. Dallas the rebound. Here's Sutton. No good with the triple. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Gardner. Off target with the 3.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open. Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
To the inside. Here's Sue. And she banks in the layup.
Plays the guard position so well. Rebecca Gardner with a crisp dish that time.
Outside Agumbawale. And another miss by Dallas.
Switching baskets must have really thrown her off because she can't get anything to fall this half.
Here's James.
Pass to Sutton.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
And she's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. And with time running out, I think it's time for her to try something else. Just the way they wanted, within touching distance of the rim.
Here's James. Back to Gumbawale. Shot clock at 5. Tries to snap the cold streak. Arike Ogunbowale with another miss. Ionescu up top. Rebound Dallas. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And here's James. Outside Ogunbowale. Three-pointer. Arike Ogunbowale with another miss.
Now here's Gardner.
Pass to Sue. The three drills it from outside.
No matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to cut it.
A challenging stretch for Dallas here. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Now James. Pass to Ogunbowale. The wings with another miss.
You can't let your ego run on offense. And you can see she really wanted to answer that made three with a three of her own.
Now here is Ionescu. And again, it's New York with a three.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Liberty.
Liberty ball.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Here's Johannes. Outside, Lainey Hamilton.
Offline with the three.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Here's Fudd. Pass to Beckers.
Good on the triple.
Well, she, for one, hasn't let them down, but a few of her teammates need to pick up the pace and pick it up fast.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton.
Here's Jones.
Covered by Collier.
And there's the rejection.
Top Beckers. Pass to Fudd.
Ogunbowale. 6 on the shot clock.
Collier.
Guarded by Jones. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. And
First team foul.
Looking around the league, is it safe to say that the Liberty have the best big three?
Well, to me, no doubt. You have former MVPs in Breanna Stewart and Jonquel Jones, and then you got an all-WNBA point guard in Sabrina Ionescu. And beyond the collection of talent, these three are a great fit.
the first free throw is good.
Going forward, do you guys think the Wings have the best backcourt in the WNBA?
No doubt. They just might, guys. This is the brightest guard pairing in the league. You got the first overall pick in Paige Beckers as a generational talent. Then you're going to throw in former scoring champ Arike Ogunbowale. I mean, how do you stop that duo?
Back in 2020, the Liberty won the draft lottery and took Sabrina Ionescu with the first pick. Good decision.
Oh, a great decision. I mean, she has changed this franchise. An all-WNBA selection multiple times. New York has made the playoffs every year Sabrina's been healthy. And she was a big reason the Liberty won their first title ever in 2024.
And it's great to see that fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, and really that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Al Fudd.
Arike Ogunbowale on the wing. And another miss by Dallas.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Here's Jones. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Pass to Beckers.
Cans it from downtown.
Well, she's been the key to their offense. She's been their offense with the way she shot the ball.
Yeah, her percentage today has been through the roof. She is definitely not the one who's put them in this hole.
Here's Phoebish.
Here's Stewart. And that one's in too. She has missed only 3 of the 13 shots she's attempted.
What a great sight to see. Stewart doesn't need much to get going, and once she does, she is so tough to guard.
Now here's Ogunbowale for 3. And Jones pulls it down.
Wow, this quarter has been ugly for her.
And it's not showing signs of turning around anytime soon. Her touch is all but gone.
Here's Ionescu.
Fires for 3. The rebound by the wing. Ogunbowale with it.
Pass to Fudd.
Beyond the arc. The three-pointer is on target.
You know, she's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. The D has to close down on her.
Ionescu up top.
Phoebish.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Launches a 3. Nailed from three-point land.
How about that?
Three.
Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Arike Ogunbowale on the wing. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
On offense, here's the Liberty.
Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Pass to Phoebish.
Ionescu outside. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Now here's Ogunbowale. Fires from deep. And Jones pulls it down. Now here is Stewart.
And here's Phoebish.
Back to Stewart. And there's the pick. Lets it go from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's got to be the nail in the coffin.
I'd say so. They've done a great job of closing this one out, never backing off, even with the big lead.
Now here's Beckers.
Outside Ogunbowale. It's good from the top of the key.
Pass to Ionescu.
From deep.
It's hauled in by Beckers.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Here's Fudd.
Covered by Ionescu.
Beckers outside.
Shepard the screen. Wide open. Rebound New York. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them and an enemy territory, no less.
It was enemy territory, but with the way that they controlled the game, they took the crowd completely out of it. That's how to get it done on the road.
And that's a wrap, everyone.